scale. One of my favorite tonalities to use over just about anything. When I was in school, my late professor, Tad Weed, really preached the word of whole half diminished. And back then I kind of got it, but the more and more I look into it, the more and more I love this scale and this tonality. Over dominant chords, I use mixolydian and pentatonic. Now, if you're curious, we're gonna play over an A dominant chord. To make this shorter, if you want, go back and watch my first video on playing over power chords. This tonality was used by greats like Bela Bartok, Clifford Brown, Django Reinhardt, Stockwell Rosenberg, Bernard Herrmann. A lot of people use this, a lot of the greats. Eddie Lang, one of my favorite guitar players. The whole half diminished scale is considered a symmetrical scale, also known as an octatonic scale. So the whole half scale is built off of the flat 9 from the root. So our root is here. Your flat 9 is a half step above that. So flat 9, or your root to flat 9. So then you just build a whole half symmetrical scale from there. Okay. Now this scale gives you not only a flat 9, but it gives you a minor third, a major third, sharp 11, flat 5, perfect 5th, and a major 7th. The major and minor third was commonly used by Bela Bartok. He would take tonality, so you have your, that's a crunching sound, but he would spread them out. Sometimes he would have them this close and spread them out, and do, right? And use those notes to create tension and release. It's most commonly heard from amongst those guitar players by Jimi Hendrix. He loved that. It's used in the blues, a lot of rock and roll, all that great stuff. This harmonic approach is used by a lot of great players, but a lot of people don't really understand how to approach it. So it's actually pretty simple. You just build a symmetrical scale off your flat 9. And the beautiful thing is, the scale can resolve to other chords. So take, for instance, if I take this scale and then spell it out into different chords, like so if I take B flat, E, G, D flat, all right, that's a B flat full diminished. Or I could take E, G, B flat, D flat, and that spells out E fully diminished. These are all the same notes. G diminished, which is G, B flat, D flat, E, and then your D flat diminished, right? Same notes. And then you can do like the gypsy thing, right? And those all will resolve to other chords. So that's resolving to a C dominant, to E flat dominant, G flat dominant, and then an A dominant, right? So on and so forth. I could go on all day about talking about this scale and these chords. They're just interchangeable, right? And I think that's why like greats like Bela Bartok and Bernard Herrmann used it so much, because you can create this tension and then release. It creates a lot of tension, right? But if you use those, especially using the flat 9, the sharp 11, the minor and the major third combined, you have so many options for tension and release and resolution. Now, if you click the link below, there's a PDF, it takes you to a link to a PDF that will have all the scales, the chords that I talked about, and further explanation of what is going on here. If you have any questions, just message me, let me know. Hope you enjoyed.